Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome into December 9th. This is my birthday today. Thank you very much for all the wonderful well wishes and the beautiful birthday greetings from everybody. I just want to say thank you so much for that. So sweet. I just, feel very loved and very appreciated. So I want to thank you for that. So if you're new to the channel, welcome in. This is the solar return version of the morning message. Let's take a look at where we go in here. This is not connected to any particular zodiac sign, but if one does show up, I'll look at it in the extended. Today, on my birthday, we're doing something a little bit special for you. As some of you know, I've mentioned to you that in the past, when I was growing up, my father had a tradition that I would bring flowers to my mom on my birthday, and it was a beautiful, appreciative kind of moment. Just a lovely, lovely thing to do. My father was a very good man. So I want to give a gift to you guys today. Okay, so we're doing something a little bit different. We are going to be fully moving our platform from Vimeo over onto something else called Ribbon, which you don't need to know about that. It doesn't really matter to you guys where it is, but we want to let you know we're doing that. And so today we're going to put all the extendeds. I'm doing an air, fire, earth, water round today, and this morning message. We're putting it, so it's going to look a little different to you, so just so you know, and we're going to do a special, basically a half price kind of deal. So that's my gift to you. And also, if you're on Patreon, still goes. You're still getting the rest of the morning message like you always do, okay? So, little gifty for you. I'll be talking about that more as we get into the new year, changing things over into a new platform for us. There's going to be some new things happening in the new year, so we're just, dipping our toe in a little bit today. We'd be very interested to hear how your experience is, so please let us know. We're trying to make things easier. We're trying to make things a little less clunky. There's some clunky things that go on with some of these platforms. You don't really know until you're into them what happens. So we had a Virgo moon yesterday. So that is my detail portion of the program. That's the detail portion. Now let's move into the more ethereal storytelling part of this. Let's see where we go. Messages for those watching, please. Messages for those watching. All right, let's see where we go here. The fates, definitely Jupiter energy here as we're in Sagittarius. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Come to the edge, you betcha. Come to the edge. Some people that I have been talking with recently have been discussing how much they feel either pushed or left in the void. Okay, that's what it feels like to a lot of people. So this is going to be up to you here to decide, to make some decisions about how you're going to experience life. And, I feel like one of the things that we are awakening to, let's just say we're all awakening to this, that you have choices in how you react to certain things. You have soul contracts that you have signed into being when you incarnated, before you incarnated in this life. And those contracts are in full force, and they bring you lessons, they bring you experiences. You can disconnect from those. It will change your life quite a bit, but you can disconnect from those. We'll talk about that as we get toward the end of the year too, about soul contracts. We're going to talk a lot more about that and opening to your intuition more and more and more. That's going to be a bigger part of the mission in 2021. Okay, so essentially, when we say get in higher vibration, what I'm really saying to you is choose positivity, choose powerfulness, choose to see things in a certain way. So no matter what the experience is, can you ask your guides, what lesson am I here to learn? And, what is this that's coming at me? Can you look at it in a more Aquarian way, right? A little more, how is this relating to my life in a bigger picture? But then you choose how you respond to those things. If you view something as always negative, right? Dealing with a certain person to you is always negative. Could be a family member, could be a boss, could be something, could be whatever. And you may have a choice. You may see that you have choices. You may feel that you have no choices, but you always have a choice of how to behave, how to react to a certain person. And you can always create the pathways. If you want to move away from that person, you can always create those pathways. So I want you to feel more empowered by this, that things that do show up in your life, instead of going immediately into an unconscious response, oh, this is bad, oh, this is good, can you, just for a split second before you react to something, just give yourself a moment to breathe and then choose how you respond, okay? Because that is the higher vibration we're talking about. That is about moving into higher vibration. And so what it seems to me, and this is how the image that appears in my mind when I'm learning about all of this reality transurfing and all of these different concepts that are, we're now moving out of the beginner phase or the early part of your spiritual awakening. A lot of people on this channel are come awake, and I'm one of the first people they find or something like that. I know that's part of my mission. And so as you're graduating and moving on, so am I. I'm graduating with you. I'm moving on in the messages that are coming through. So the thing that appears to me is sort of like an if-then tree, a decision tree, which is, if this happens, then I can do A or B. I can choose to go high in terms of high vibration. I can choose to go low. And when you do that, when you choose, it's almost like that, what's that game on, if the Price is Right is coming to my mind, Plinko, where they put the thing down, it goes ping, 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 and it chooses which direction to go, okay? You're choosing which direction your energy is going to go. Somebody, you have to deal with somebody that you feel is unpleasant to deal with, let's just say. And right away you get all tight and you get all, right away there's a physiological response to this that is learned from dealing with this person over time. So it's give yourself a break. It doesn't happen immediately that you can change that, right? It's almost an involuntary response, especially if you've been dealing with this person for years. Okay, remember when you first met this person? You didn't have that. You didn't have this. You might have had a reaction of like, I don't know about that. Or you might not have listened to that. You might just ignored that. Okay, so when you have this visceral reaction, there's all this story, there's all this history, there's all this stuff. Can you just give yourself a moment to breathe and get back into that mindset of when you first met this person? Remember that moment, because you remember, you can revisit that feeling of that moment of, oh, this person's going to be a challenge. Oh, this person wants me to dance for them, wants me to, gain their approval. Oh, this person is manipulative. Oh, this person, I'm not seeing them yet. I'm trying so hard to win them over or something like that. I'm not really seeing who I'm dealing with yet. Whatever it was when you first met this person, go back to that moment where there was hope for a new relationship with them, where there was a feeling of, you're coming to the table with optimism and your whatever energy, in a new job or dealing with someone who's just new to the family or whatever it was. Just remember that. And then choose differently. Just give yourself a chance to choose differently instead of going low, instead of being like, I don't want to deal with this. Instead, embrace the higher vibration of compassion combined with self-protection. Okay? Combined with self-protection. Those two things have to be there for it not to be, for you to learn a new pathway with this situation. It is my concerted opinion and my experience that if you no longer play that game, whatever game is being played with this person, whatever contract, you have graduated. So there's no need to go back to high school once you graduate. Okay, you go back, see friends, whatever, but eventually you don't, it's like not a thing. Okay? It's not a thing. It doesn't even come into your mindset. It has no energy for you. So you're doing a couple things here. You're coming back from the charge of the relationship by standing in the neutrality of the newness when it first happened, and how no matter how old you were, and then you're also making a new choice. So you're going to have to work on this a couple of, I don't know how long it's going to take you to get to the place where you've removed the charge from the relationship and the contract. Okay, the lesson, I get the lesson. I see all these lessons. I'm, with love and gratitude, taking them in. And so once you do that, while you're in it with them, while you're in conversation or whatever, the whole time you're standing in that higher vibration, and you have this bubble of protection around you, and you're just sending love, send love, send love. If that person's a vampire, they're headed the other direction. Okay? They are headed the other direction. Because there's impervious, and while you're sending love, you're actually giving them nothing in the conversation. You're protecting yourself. You're not giving them anything to sort of run with. And they're feeling this other energy coming from you. They'd rather take, right? If you're sending and you're not really in their game, then you're in control. And boy, do they hate that. Okay? I'm just saying. So can you try to do something different with a person? And once you choose differently, then the universe supports that different path. So it's a very beautiful kind of letting go with love and compassion, somebody who was very difficult for you. Just see how differently they behave. I mean, you can even smile to yourself like, look at me being in control of this now. Look at me. All right. So give it a try. All right. Give it a try. Let's see where we go. So that gives you a lot of empowerment. That also gives you a lot of confidence. The more you can do that, then there's not this like, oh, I got to block this person. I can't see them anymore. Oh, I've got to shut them off. That is less empowering. And you're also still in the energy of the connection when you're doing that. You're not really letting them go. You're creating more drama around it's much more powerful to stand in your own power, protect yourself, send them love and compassion. Goodbye. Sending you on with love. Goodbye. Sending you on with love. Much more powerful for you. This is the one time I really like to see this show up. Ten of Swords underneath. Done. Dunsky. Seriously done. Seriously done. Ace of Swords. Woo! I like this. King of Cups. Two of Swords. There's that protection. I like that. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Some of you have somebody to really let go of. Okay? They're blocking. They're blocking a new person coming in here. Eight of Cups. Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Eight of Cups. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, fast movement here, Magician. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I do feel like this person that you're letting go of, you may have felt that this was a twin. All right. You may have felt that this person was the right person, but this is you behaving in this loving way. Okay. Behaving in this loving way and the self-protection way. Two of Swords. Okay. With your truth, standing there in your truth. And this is your intention. I mean, I don't know, you don't mean to like stab the crap out of this person, but you do mean to be like, no more, unable to move toward me, not able. Not able, okay? This person that you're dealing with is going to walk away. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like they also wanted this Ten of Cups, all right? I do feel like they also wanted that. But they are somebody who can't make a decision, all right? They're also somebody who wants to have a lot of options in their life, all right? There's a lot of options. This person is always, sort of dumping over the cups behind them. In this deck, Ember and Aura deck, those cups are spilled. In a lot of decks, they're not. You're just leaving them behind. In this deck, this person, it can be on the new moon, really sees that there's no point, no purpose to continue on with you, okay? Because you have graduated here. All right, they're gonna stay in their old. I'm gonna check out this Ten of Cups. So Queen of Wands and Knight of Swords, there can be some drama. This person can create some kind of drama around an ending, around this Ten of Swords, because they don't like it when you're in control, my darling. They don't like it, but look at you, Magician. All right, manifesting from a powerful place, from a high vibration place. Okay, manifesting this Ten of Cups. I think they pretended to be Ten of Cups. Let's see. Clarify the Ten of Cups here. King of Swords, Death, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So this Ten of Cups, you are seeing them as someone who is, they are very cold, all right? Could be a Scorpio, could be an Aquarius, could be an air sign. This person is, it's like, I'm seeing the end of this relationship. It's done for me, death, okay? They know it, all right? This person does know that this is ending. You are going to be creating something much better. Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Ace to the 10 of Pentacles here, and Two of Cups. There can be somebody coming in who is a water sign here, okay? I do feel like you have created this nice protection around you, and the cleaning it up is allowing you to create this new kind of relationship. So I'm not saying you were afraid of that person or anything like that, but you could have been afraid of, you're an empath, or you're somebody who is gives them second, third, fourth tries or something like that. This person likes to be in control of everything, okay? Lovers, Three of Swords, Four of Cups, Chariot. That's a pretty selfish thing. This person is whatever relationship this is in your life, family, a boss, a friend, whatever. This person's true intention is to be clear about what they want. They know what they want. They know what they're doing. In case you're wondering, they know what they're doing, okay? And by you doing this magical kind of King of Cups thing that I've been discussing here this morning, and protection and love, go away, go away, go away, sending you away with love, send you away with love. By you doing that, you're putting an end to the relationship, and they're not in control or in charge of it. It's almost like they're gonna, this is water, this is the bucket of water on the Wicked Witch of the West. This is the bucket of water on the Wicked Witch of the West. Okay, this person disappears, and it's no longer a thing. When we get to the tens, it's the ending. So this person is choosing, lovers, Three of Swords, Four of Cups. They're choosing to be in relationships so that they can, this is narcissistic in many ways, a pattern of narcissistic partnerships where they do the love bombing, and then they do the devaluing, and then they do the discard, and then they hoover you back in. If you want to know more about that, there's a lot of good people on YouTube doing videos about narcissistic partners and the patterns that we have. And so this is about overcoming a pattern that, whether this person is actually diagnosable, it doesn't matter. This person, whoever this person is wanting something for themselves, doing something for themselves that may hurt other people more than just you, okay? And they want to appear to be like this perfect person for you. And that's the way that they've got you into this mess, okay? They want to appear that this is the perfect job, or that this is the perfect situation, this is the perfect relationship. They want to appear perfect to other people, so they don't have any kind of criticism levied against them. But what happens is once you do this, go away in love and love and light and send them away, sending them love, send them love, send them love, and send them away at the same time. Once you do that in protection, you have no energy for them and they will go away. This person may give you a face full of drama before that happens, though. They could come at you like the King of Swords, which is very cold, saying some really nasty things. So I want you to, the protection part, this Two of Swords may not seem like the bigger card here, but it kind of is. You really do need to protect yourself against people. And so what you're doing is you're like unmasking them, like uncovering what's underneath there. And they're creating something that isn't real, okay, in how they're being in the world. And so what you're doing is you're really showing the world who they are. And boy, they can't handle that, okay? Because they have this vision of themselves. And, when you do that, they're going to come at you, all right? They're going to come at you because they don't want to be seen as the bad guy or something like that. But your job is not really it's not clean up in aisle 7, okay? You got clean up in aisle 7 here. This person makes a mess. It's not your job to clean it up. So the secondary cycle here may be that they come back around and try to make you feel sorry for how much you've devastated them and how difficult their life is without you and all this other stuff. And so you're going to need to be this magician here. You get to really have a keen eye, and you can even channel a little King of Swords yourself. You know where you're going, okay? And it is going to require some transformation. Okay, so let's see where you're going. I feel like this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. So you're moving from an idea of love here with this person into something brand new, all right, with this Ace of Pentacles. So let's see where we go. I do feel like this person that you're leaving behind, if in case you don't know, is very selfish, okay? And when you kind of uncover what they want, that they kind of, like they go running into the cave. All right, so, but hey, listen, this requires courage. It really does. So I commend you, all right? Let's see where we're going. I feel like you could be bringing in a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone who's more mature. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We'll see where we go with that. Gemini here, also Gemini. Yeah, that's the ones that are speaking to me, okay? And Gemini and the Magician. All right, so let's see where we go. So for those of you on Patreon, the rest of this reading starts right now. For those of you who are not on Patreon, the link to the rest of this reading, if you want to continue on with me, if this resonated for you, you can go on and check out the rest of this reading if you like. Okay? Link is below. I'll see you over there.